It's been about a month since my surgery, and I'm feeling good. But I had an appointment with Dr. Now a few days ago, and he told me I haven't lost as much as I should have this past month. And he thinks it's because some of my emotional issues.
Hey, Mike, I'm Dr. Paradise. Come on in.
Okay.
You can have a seat right there.
Okay. So he wants me to start therapy to make sure I keep making progress.
Welcome. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
From Central Ohio, have 4 kids.
Okay.
With my ex-wife.
How long did you get divorced?
3 years ago.
Okay. What was childhood like for you?
Busy, always active.
Okay.
Playing sports.
A lot of energy?
Yeah, tons of
You're
energy.
a big guy. What sports you play?
Football, basketball, baseball.
So being a little overweight probably wasn't a bad thing for football.
Nope, got a full-ride football scholarship from it and everything. Okay. So it was,
where'd you go to college? Where'd you get recruited?
St. Francis University, Pennsylvania.
Okay. How'd that work out?
Started the first 5 games as a freshman, got 2 concussions, lost my memory, lost scholarship.
Wow, okay. So what happened after you lost your scholarship?
Football was my life, and when it was taken away from me is when my depression started. In the first, say, 9 months, I gained 150 pounds.
Wow, in just less than a year, you gained 150 pounds?
Yeah.
Okay, so food replaces football.
Yep.
So roll me ahead in the future. Somewhere in there, you meet your ex-wife?
I met my wife after I got back from college.
What happened after that?
We were engaged in 6 months and got married within 2 years.
Okay. When do you know you're having marriage problems?
It was about, let's see, middle of 2018. She calls up and says, hey, we're getting a divorce.
She announces that to you?
Yes, in front of the kids. She took the house, took the car. I was not to have anything. Couldn't see the kids.
You know, Mike, I'm noticing, though, this pattern of, like, something bad happens to you that has an element of, like, bad luck, bad time, something like that, and then it, like, rolls downhill from there, that you take a setback and you turn it into something really, really big. But I want to figure out a way for you to recognize, okay, I'm having a setback. Now I need to step up. What'd you do when you guys were down in a football game? And you didn't go sit on the sideline, right?
Tried to figure out what we need to do to win.
So what are we going to do to make sure you're not going to go sit on the sideline and wait out the rest of the game?
Continue what I'm doing.
Yeah, losing the weight, keeping your exercise up. Tell me how things are going with your kids right now.
Oh, everything's going great. Trying to see if I can get them down here for a weekend.
What's a goal you could have with your kids?
More physical activity.
More physical activity.
Go outside and shoot hoops, play catch.
Okay. I really think you can be a huge success. So I'm really glad you came. I'm looking forward to hearing all your progress.
Thank you. Whoa.
Take it easy.
Thank you. I think talking and doing this today has been a help to help me move forward. And I know Dr. Now has some concerns about me going back home. But my kids and being able to see them more is the biggest part of my life that's missing. So no matter what, I'm going to do everything I need until I have everything I've been working hard for back in my life. I've been back home for about a month, and I feel like I'm doing well and staying on track. Milk, soup, cottage cheese, pudding, jello, tuna. I think it's a good list.
That'll be good for a while.
I'm out of here. Before I left, I had an appointment with Dr. Now, and I was down to 545. So I lost another 17 pounds over the previous month. Dr. Now says I was getting back to being on track. But I don't know how much I've lost since I've been back home. And I won't know my weight until I go back to Dr. Now next month. Dr. Now wanted me to talk to my parents about making sure my environment here is supportive and that how things used to be for me changes. And both my mom and dad have been completely on board, eating what I eat so I'm not around bad food. My mom helps me make my meals, and my dad helps me with my workouts and does them with me. So they're really helping me. but I know this is all still mostly on me. So I'm taking the initiative to make sure I have what I need every day to eat healthy and not stray from my diet. And so far I haven't. The weight loss surgery's really cut my appetite down so I can't eat much. I still have some cravings every now and then, but not nearly like I did before surgery. How's it going? Good, how are you?
Soup's hot.
You know, pretty soon you'll be sitting her over at the table because you won't need all this space over here.
Eventually.
Okay.
Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this food. We thank you for Michael, the way he is staying to his diet and losing the weight he can.
I'm working with Dr. Paradise on my emotional issues, and that's helping me stay motivated and focused. I'm sticking to what I need to eat because my physical hunger is gone with the surgery, and I'm exercising every day.
You ready to take a walk?
Yep. So I feel a lot better than I have in a really long time. Oh, man.
Beautiful out. Nice breeze.
And I feel like my life is starting to come back together.
You keeping up with me?
I'm still fighting to have my kids in my life more. Okay, let's turn around.
That enough? You got to touch the stop sign. You can turn around then.
Touch it.
We'll get you running here in a few months.
But I feel like my life is getting better. I even started working again. Before I left Houston, I started looking for an IT job I could do from home. And I applied and got the job. My dad and I made a workstation for me down in the basement. And I work full-time most days, going from morning to late afternoon, without feeling run down or too tired afterwards. So it's been great to feel productive. I know I still have a long way to go, but I'm proud of how far I've gone when I see my life getting better like this. And I'm going to do everything I need to keep moving forward, because I'm not going to let myself mess this up. I'm back in Houston for my next appointment with Dr. Now. This time I made the trip without my dad. And that's another big step for me, being able to travel on my own. I flew on my own just to make sure I keep this appointment and keep my commitment to Dr. Now.
Michael,
Good morning.
good morning.
Two months ago, I was down to 545.
Step up on the scale.
And Dr. Now says for me to stay on track, I should at least have lost 20 pounds a month at minimum. So that means I should be down to 505 if I'm in the range I need.
We're going to room 5.
Okay, cool. I'm just shy of the goal, but I'm almost in the 400s. So I think all around that's good. Hopefully that's what Dr. Now tells me, because I'm working hard to make this arrangement work and do this from home.
Hey, Mike, how you doing?
Good, how are you doing?
Great. All right, so you're down to 510 today, huh?
Yeah,
All right, how's things going for you?
very well.
All right, you lost 235 pounds so far now, huh?
Oh yeah.
That's good, you're making good progress, but you're still a little under what you should be losing each month. So that needs to improve. But the good news is your weight loss is stable. But the problem is going to be if that starts to slip. And remember, you're back on the same environment that got you to be 745 pounds. So you have to be careful, because if you start gaining, you could gain a lot before we have a chance to intervene and help you. And if that happens, you could find yourself very easily putting all your weight back on. So this is good. So far, you're staying consistent. But keep working to lose a little bit more each month. But if you don't and you start to gain, then we have to bring you back to Houston. And so we're going to be away from that environment that got you to eat for the stress and whatever issue you had. Okay?
Absolutely. I'm not going to let that happen. I'm doing meal prepping, making sure I have everything set up for the day so I don't have any temptation to go into fast food or anything. So doing that and enjoying smaller portions and not getting hungry at all. So.
Okay. Oh, well, that's good. So you need to keep it up and stay with it. You also need to keep up with your psychotherapy so you don't go back to old eating habit. You think you can do that?
Absolutely, I can do that. And I am. I've been keeping my virtual appointments with Dr. Paradise.
That's good. I'm glad to hear that. So how is right now the extra skin doing in your abdomen and your legs?
It's doing pretty good. Haven't had any issues with it so far.
Okay.
So I'm getting there, so I can tell I'm losing the weight. I feel better.
Okay. All right. Keep it up, and once you get to 300, and then we're going to be able to do some skin surgery and remove excess skin. That's going to be a problem.
Okay.
But remember, you will have to stay down here for a while to recover from that. Once we get to that point.
I can do that.
All right, Mike, I'm proud of your progress. You keep it up, but you still got 300 more to go.
Absolutely.